bad times.
Well, I still can't get these things out of my hair. Yeah, baby, you did that to me. So he had climbed up on my desk. I had just cleaned my room, hired an organizer to come and help me organize everything, and I had my glue and I had my scissors on my desk. And he's just always into everything, but I didn't think about. Yeah, I did not think about him getting into it, to be honest. That thought did not cross my mind. It looks so bad. I love you, Bubba. Yeah, Daddy. Why did you do this to Mommy? Why did you do this to Mommy's hair? Yeah, you have Mommy in a tizzy all night. Mommy been crying. It's a tattoo. So this is a mascara wand, and this is eyelash glue. That's the bottle, and then this is the wand to the eyelash glue. It's not coming out. It's literally not coming out. It's not coming out. You glued it in my hair, babes. Are you proud of yourself for what you did to Mama? Yes. I bet.
He is so stinking cute, and the fact that he said yes is hilarious. Toddlers are so ghetto, I promise you. It be the cutest ones that do the most trash, I promise you it is. But it's a whole rabbit hole that I go under once I started watching these videos. We're going to continue to watch.
So it happened at like 3 o'clock in the morning. He was in his room, and I was in my room asleep, as one does at 3 a.m. And he came into my room in the middle of the night. I didn't even hear him. Usually, when he wakes up in the middle of the night, he'll start crying, and so I'll hear him immediately. But he didn't. He didn't that night. And yeah, usually when he does sneaky stuff, he's really, really quiet. But it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you know? And so he came into my room, and the scissors and glue and stuff, it was up on my desk, like high on my desk. And he climbed up on a chair, climbed up on top of my desk, and then got it from my desk. And I didn't hear him. That happened probably like 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at like 3:30, and I didn't think it was that bad until I actually like went and looked at it in the mirror. And so people who are saying like really weird stuff, like y'all act like y'all's kids never done like crazy shit. And I do wake up, but he was just being sneaky, and he was being really quiet. But I did make a salon appointment for tomorrow to figure out this situation, because yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but I'll see you tomorrow.
The hell is your problem? Can't you see I'm already going through enough? Can't you see it's already enough bullshit going on? And you steady what? Do I have something in my vicinity that say dumbass? Target me.
Okay, so update. I went to the salon today, and the lady acted like she didn't want to touch my hair. She said that the only thing that she could do was cut it out, and I don't want to cut my hair. I don't want to be bald. I really cannot. So there's a lady who reached out to me on TikTok. This is her page. So at that salon, they like specialize in like dematting hair, and like I guess they help people with like hair disaster problems. They were really, really nice on the phone. And I think that I'm going to fly out to North Carolina next week, so they can help me with my hair. And she said that they probably wouldn't have to like cut it all off, and I could get extensions. So I'm probably going to be flying out to have her do my hair, and I think that they might live stream it the whole time, so y'all will be able to see in real time what's going on with this disaster. Hey guys, a little update on my situation. I spoke with Lita earlier today, and she is so nice and she's so sweet and she's been so helpful. She said that she's going to take care of the cost to like fix my hair 100%, so I'm so thankful for that. I was looking at flights and stuff earlier, so if anybody does want to help get me down to North Carolina, I did put my Venmo in my bio. I was looking at flights, and I want to leave on next week on Friday, and I want to come back on Sunday, so I'll only be there for 2 nights. And then I was looking, sorry, I'm kind of sick right now too. I was looking at flights. I saw Spirit and Frontier. Silas, put that down. Yeah, I saw Spirit and Frontier, and so getting there, I think it was like $300 on Spirit, and then getting back, I saw one for United, and United was like $4 something. So I think altogether, like, my flights would be like around $1,000. It's also like really close too, so like, you know, prices are more expensive. And then my hotel, I've been to Durham a few times before, but they're in Raleigh, so but I'd probably stay in Durham. I think it's not that far. It's like 10 miles away, I think. I think the hotel room was like $230 a night, so it'd probably be around like $500, I think, for 2 days, like with taxes and stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to get down there next week on Friday, and if anybody wants to help me get to North Carolina, I did put my Venmo in my bio. And thank you guys so much, and thank you so much, Lita, for being awesome. Everybody that I've spoken to at her salon and speaking to her, they've been so nice, and they've been so helpful, and they've been so encouraging, because I did not want to cut my hair. I've had long hair my whole life. I've never had short hair. A lot of people were like, get a pixie cut. Like, people were even saying like, get a fade. I'm like, no. I've always had long hair. And I know like your hair's not your identity, but I mean, I love my hair. I don't want to get rid of it. That's just not an option for me. So, but thank you guys, and thank you for all like the people who are saying really kind things. I really appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Okay, I thought I'd just come on here and show you guys what my hair actually looks like. So it's been about 3 days. I'm trying to go to North Carolina next week to get it fixed. I tried to brush out the top part of my hair, so nothing on my scalp has been glued down, which is good. And I was able to finally get these 2. I cut these 2 out today. They're eyelash glue wands. I still have the mascara one stuck in here, wherever it's at. That's not going to come out. So the problem is, it's like the glue has like glued my hair together. So it's just like one big piece from the bottom, and some parts, like this part's been glued together and it's like attached, and then there's pieces in the back that have been glued down, and then also some pieces that he cut are glued in. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm working with right now. And this was the glue that he used. It's a nail glue, and I got this on Shein. It was like part of a nail set. It's BYB Bond nail glue. Yeah, I talked to Lita today, and she was telling me that she tried like to get she had gotten some hair and put glue on it and tried different things to try and get it off. And she said what worked best was the acetone, but I'm not going to be able to do it myself, because you have to like continuously like pour the acetone on it and let it, and like comb it out while you're doing it. So I'm not going to be able to do that myself. So yeah. Hey, I have an update. So Alfredo Lewis, he messaged me on TikTok earlier today, and he had offered to pay for my flights and my hotel down to North Carolina. And I just want to say thank you so much, Alfredo. Like, honestly, that meant the world to me. I haven't had anybody do anything that remotely nice for me in a very long time. And so I am genuinely very, very thankful for that. I was able to get my flights and my hotel booked today. So I will be going to see Lita on the 8th, December 8th. I think that's on a Sunday. Honey, my name is Mama. Don't call me that. Yeah, I'll be able to go. Come here, baby. I'll be able to go have my appointment with her on the 8th. And so I talked to Caitlin today. Caitlin works with Lita. And for those who are wondering, this is the perpetrator who cut and glued my hair. This is Silas. Yeah, so I talked to Caitlin today. She works with Lita, and she's kind of like the dematting specialist, and she works on all those like hair disaster at the salon. And so I was showing her kind of my situation. Yeah, I was showing her my situation, and we kind of came to the conclusion that like I will probably be able to save a lot of the length of my hair, because mostly where it is glued, it's at the bottom and it's not like on the scalp or towards the top. And the pieces that he's had cut on the sides, we'll kind of have to like assess that situation when I get there. Yeah, baby. And so yeah, I just want to say thank you to all the people who told me all your horror stories about your kids doing like horrible things to you. Yeah, Bubba's. That's what I finally got the mascara wand out of my hair. I was able to cut this one out today, so these were all the things that were glued in my hair, but I finally got them out. Yeah. And yeah, so I can't wait to meet Lita. Yeah, baby. I can't wait to meet Lita, and thank you so much, Alfredo, for doing that, and I can't wait to see my hair. Okay, so my sister had like invited me out, and I didn't want to put like a bunch of products in my hair, so I put like a little bit of oil, like a little bit of water, but not at the base, like where the majority of like all this stuff is happening. I just feel these like huge knots in here. Okay, so it has like a clip, so maybe I could like clip it in. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I just kind of like I labeled them. I just kind of like twisted it around, trying to get it as flat as possible. Okay. Well, we're working with what we got.
Ain't much.
Cute. Just ignore her commentary. Okay. So I think we're going here. No. This is actually pissing me off. I can't braid it. I'm just trying to like twirl it, because I'm trying to get it in that stupid net. Okay. And then bobby pin it up here. If I can't get my hair to look okay, I'm not going.
Go put it in a fucking bun.
My bun looks fucking crazy.
Put it in a bun.
I got my edges back.
What?
Okay, let's see. So I couldn't get it to look right. It kept looking like shit no matter what I tried, so I didn't go. But it's okay though. I keep telling myself that because I'm gonna get my hair fixed on Sunday, and I'm gonna stop looking like the fucking Lorax or the Cynthia doll. And somebody told me I look like Jim Carrey. It's like, do y'all not know what mental health is? I will jump off a bridge. Like, what are you talking about? Leave me alone. Ugh, it's okay. Yeah. I didn't go. I didn't go. Good morning. So I just got to the hotel in North Carolina. My flight wasn't that bad, actually. Usually I hate flying, but this time I was actually able to sleep on the plane, so that was awesome. And shout out to Alfredo Lewis, Sugar Daddy. Sorry, I've been drinking. just a little bit. But on a serious note, thank you so much for booking my hotel and my flights. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you, Lita. I cannot wait to meet you tomorrow. I'm really, really excited. This is going to be awesome because I'm really tired of walking around looking like this. It's kind of giving me one big dreadlock vibes, and it's just a situation. I went to Silas's daycare, and it wasn't his teacher, it was just somebody that works there. She came up to me and she was like, "Sarah, are you okay?" And I told her, I was like, "Yes, I'm okay. I look like this because Silas cut and super glued my hair together while I was sleeping at like 3 o'clock in the morning." And then she goes, "Oh, we were really worried about you. So they're gossiping about me. They're gossiping about me at his daycare." It's interesting. So yeah, I can't wait to get my hair fixed so they're not going to gossip about me anymore. So turn up. Okay, so for those who don't know, I'm Sarah, and my 2-year-old cut and super glued my hair at 3 o'clock in the morning while I was asleep. I'm going to get my hair fixed today, and I don't know why I'm so nervous. Like, I think that I'm getting trolled on the internet. Everybody keeps telling me to shave my head and that I would look good bald. Can you imagine me, Sarah Malakamonakofaji, going bald? I've had long hair my entire life. I've had it my entire life. I do cosplay stuff, like I use my hair with it, like I love a high pony. That's literally like my favorite look, is a high pony. You can never go wrong with that. I cannot go bald. I'm not gonna go bald. That would be my 13th reason. I'd rather jump off a bridge. So no. And I already feel like I'm balding right here because of this, like the weight. So he super glued the front part of my hair to the back of my hair, and I think like the weight has been like tugging and pulling on it. So yeah, it's been ripping out my hair because I can already tell it's like thinned out. I can see my scalp. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I can see my scalp. I'm definitely scalping out here. That's not okay. I'm very nervous about going because I just have a bad feeling. I have like a little bad Spider-Man tingly feeling that we're probably gonna have to cut it. And I'm just like 10 out of 10 not okay with that. I just can't. But I hope that she is like magical and that she can just like make it all okay. I have 1,000% faith in her, because if anybody can do it, it's probably going to be her. So wish me luck, and I will update you guys here in a few hours. Okay. I will, babe. I'm still at the salon. Yes, we will.
We're still here. We're finishing up. We're fast.
Take it easy. Yes. Pop a perk, take a Xanax, do whatever you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes, but we're almost done. And I will post updates as soon as we're done. Hey guys. Okay, so I know. I took a really long time to upload this. I've been fighting a sinus infection for like 2 weeks. I was not feeling very good yesterday. And I have so much to say, but I'm gonna try to like be as quick as I can when I say all of these things. So I really do like the way that my hair turned out. I am very thankful because I fully expected going into that salon that they're going to have to cut off a majority of my hair. And I felt like I was having a panic attack yesterday about that, and I almost didn't even want to go. And I know people are like, oh, it's just hair. When I was younger, my dad, he grew up in Iraq. He's very like traditional Middle Eastern, but he always wanted a boy, but he has 5 daughters. He has 5 daughters, and so when we were younger, when me and my like siblings were younger, he used to shave our heads all the time, and he would like cut our hair off. Like I spent a good portion of my life like practically being bald because of him. So it's just very triggering for me, like the short hair, the like, you know, it's very triggering for me. I don't like, I just, it puts me in a state. So yeah, and when I went there, they were super professional. They were really, really nice. Honestly, I am so thankful because when I got there, Lita had been trying out like different products like maybe a week prior to like see what's best for like nail glue remover, because that's what it was. It was nail glue in my hair. And so I think they ended up going with a product. I think it's called Bond. I'm not sure exactly. That's just what I remember. I think it is called Bond. So they put that in my hair, and then they like doused it. They were like drenching my hair in this stuff. And so then they let it, they put a cap on my head and then let it set under heat lamps for like maybe like 25-30 minutes. And then they were able to start like brushing it out because it got like gummy. And then after that, like we kind of like assessed the situation of like the hair that I had lost and like versus the hair that like I needed to cut and like I could keep. So to be honest, I didn't have to cut off too much of my hair, which I was so thankful for because I was really about to cry. Yeah, so I got to keep a lot of it. And so then she installed these extensions. I think she calls these swan extensions. She was giving me kind of like a backstory, and I love a good history lesson. She had like, I think, patented like a method of like stalling extensions. I'm probably not the best person to talk about extensions because I literally have never had them in my life. But yeah, so you can, she had said that she had like patented like a method to install extensions, and like they're right here. But I can like barely see them myself. And I thought that they were going to be like super tight and uncomfortable. I will say it's a different feeling. It's not like, oh, there's just nothing on my head. Like I can kind of feel it, but it's not to the point where it's like, oh, like this is super uncomfortable. I can't deal with it, you know? And I will give like maybe a little bit, this is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I'll give like tiny bit like more of a backstory. Like back in maybe like 5 years ago, I had a weight loss surgery. I was a very fat child. I was a very obese fat child. I had been my whole life. I used food to kind of like cope with all of my feelings. And so I just gained a bunch of weight. And that's why I had weight loss surgery. So when I had that surgery, maybe 80% of my hair fell out. I used to have very thick, luscious, beautiful hair. And then it all fell out. Like it was thinning. It was really, really bad. Not even just thinning, like I had patches. It was terrible. And so I started like taking my vitamins, eating right, like calculating like my calories and like doing all that shit. And then my hair grew back. But then when I got pregnant, it all fell out again. Because that's just like what pregnancy does to our bodies. It's fucking terrible. Being a woman sucks ass sometimes, to be honest.
Okay, she basically just went on a long rant explaining the history of her hair. And you can always go to her TikTok and listen to the rest of her story. But I just wanted to give you guys the basis of falling asleep and thinking you're safe when you sleep, but you have a toddler walking around. I mean, it could happen to anybody, I think. He apparently is smart enough to just be like, look, I'm going to go ahead and hook your hair up real quick because, you know, you need a little spice added to it. He's so cute, too, and he's so smart. He was trying to fix it while she was talking on the other clip. Y'all saw that? He was like, here, girl, let me help you a little bit. That was hilarious when she was like, are you happy what you did? Like, yeah. And that is hilarious. No, but this story was really interesting, but it took me down a whole little rabbit hole of her life because she does have a lot going on here. But on a side note, I want to discuss that there were a lot of people in her comments tagging a woman called the girl with the list. And that is a woman who wrote a list of reasons on why she didn't want to have kids. Now, I don't want to put so many people's business at one time in one video, but I will touch on it a little bit. And if you don't want kids, you don't want kids. But the woman on TikTok is becoming popular by stating she has so many reasons on why she doesn't want to have kids. So we're going to check this out a little bit. I'm going to tap on it a little bit. And there's another situation with this woman that I want to tap on as well. And that's going to be a part 2. So let's go.
I'm Sarah, and my 2-year-old cut and super glued my hair at 3 o'clock in the morning while I was asleep.
Hi, I'm the girl with the list. I've seen the bat signal, and this is reason 281 why I'm not having kids. This saga has been going down for a couple of weeks now, starting with this video, which got over 8 million views, showing how Sarah's kid not only cut her hair, but got super glue and a mascara wand all stuck up in it. The super glue and mascara was literally stuck in her hair for days. This is not the first time I've done a video about a kid who got into the glue and did something disastrous with it. But this is definitely the worst one I've ever seen. And I understand why she's panicking, because if I went to bed one night with healthy, luscious hair and then woke up the next morning looking like this, that would stress anyone out. I just don't know how any of you parents are getting any sort of peaceful rest knowing that every time you go to sleep, a disaster of this size is always possible. Something like this would be enough for me to literally never close my eyes again. It's going on the list.
Now, there's plenty of people out there who do not want kids, and you are entitled to not want to have children. But I will say this, being a parent is not easy. It's very ghetto, it's very trifling, yes. But it has its rewards and its benefits. And, you know, once upon a time, we were all children, right? So somebody had to raise us, at least, or at least him too, right? But the only thing I will say about this, if you do not want to have children, by the time you get older, make sure that is a decision that you truly want to do, okay? Because there are certain people out there, certain women out there who are not telling the truth about the choices that they're made. Now, there's very, very, very few women who will. And what I mean by that is there are some women who opt out of having children or even a family. And now that they're up in age, they're regretting it. Now, will this woman regret it? I don't know. I don't know her life. She might get 74 and be happy and excited that she was just rich auntie, or I don't know if she has any siblings or whatever. She might be happy with her decision once she get older that she does not have any children. But please make sure that that is a choice that you want to make, because when you are young and you are her age, that is those situations, whether you do have kids or whether you do not have kids, has its consequences, has its major consequences if that is something that you didn't truly know what you're committing to. Like I said, it's so much to unpack here. It's so much to undo. She looked like Miss Pearly Things, by the way. She just reminds me of her for some reason. But anyway, it's so much to unpack here. But I'll just leave it at that for now. Also, there's a lot of women in this woman's comments also talking about they're not having kids either. And we all know that they have this, the CDC has a warning about people not having enough babies. Now, I don't think they were talking about everybody as a whole. I think they were talking about people who are, because it said American, and I don't even think they're talking about any other culture but white Americans. I'm going to just be honest with you, because everybody else out here having it. But I ain't see any statistics on other cultures having this problem with generational children. But hey, what do I know? Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all want me to expand my thoughts about this particular topic and make a part 2 with that? Or do you just want the part 2 of the disaster of the woman behind her, what she got else going on? Because I'm going to post that anyway. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation in the comments. Do you want children yourself? Do you not want children? Why or why not? It's really your choice. I really don't care either way. I got kids, honey. I got kids. I got a whole husband. Like, and that's what I chose, and that's what I like to, that's the path I chose and what I enjoy doing, even though it can be ghetto to have these kids, especially having teenagers. But y'all let me know what's up with y'all. Leave it in the comments. I'll let y'all later.
We in a no hyena zone. Airtime. It's my zone.